Good morning, good morning. It's the Last Minute Laura show. Good morning, hello. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Wednesday and I have such good news. I have a whole bunch of good news. Good news number one, I filmed two, count them, 1, 2. I filmed 2 videos yesterday. I was super productive. I felt super awesome about it. Candace, thank you for pushing me to do a Christmas in July pattern. I did. This is what I came up with. It's a simple coaster, blue and white in the center, and then I did some ruffly edges. I made it so that it adds up to having a flat bottom, so that there's so it has like a wreath shape. There's like a clear spot to put the bow because these two are like farther apart and there's like a flat space between them, and then you put the bow in. It's just a cute coaster for Christmas in July, which Candace said, do something for Christmas in July, and I was like, I've never done that. Okay, I'll try it. And you know what? Why not? A little coaster. Plus, in the tutorial, I explained, since it's for Christmas in July, you could just swap out the colors if you wanted to, and you could put like brown in the center and then gold around the outside, and you'd have a sunflower. Or you could do yellow in the middle and pink on the outside, and you would have a pink flower. So the wreath shape, it can be a flower if you want it to, you know? Cute. Or if you did the whole thing just in green, do you see how there's like 2, 2, 2, and 2? You could do a clover. So if the whole thing was green, you could do just a little bit of embroidery on top here and here, and it would look like a clover. So there's lots of options with it, which is cool. But I did it for Christmas in July. But now peeps can make them in time for gift packs for Christmas. True, totally. For sure. Hey, Louisa, good morning. Louisa, I am so pleased right now with how the coffee plant is doing. It's like a tree. I don't know if the stem is going to get thicker, but there's literally like a canopy of growth on top of my coffee plant. And hold on a sec. Let me just open Discord so I can show it to you. It's crazy. It's like, it's so big. It's not big, it's that there's so many leaves on it now. It's like there's not enough. I already added stakes to it. I put stakes on either side and like secured it up all the way up the stem of the coffee plant, because there's no way it can hold the weight of all the leaves that are on it right now. The reason why I'm saying Louisa specifically is because the coffee plant is named after Louisa, because we had a period of time where I had so many houseplants. I have a lot of houseplants, but there was a period where I had so many freaking houseplants, and we named them after all of you stream attenders. Sorry, I'm scrolling through Discord looking for a picture of that coffee plant to see if I already uploaded one, because I may have. I also have a couple of plant questions for you guys today, because I came across a plant while Toby and I were walking in the park, and I don't know what it is, but the first thing my brain said was poison oak, but I don't know what poison oak looks like. I know what poison ivy looks like. I always know what poison ivy looks like, but like my brain saw this plant. Toby was like walking up to like pee on it, and I said, don't do that. And then I took a picture of it because I was like, is it poison oak? I don't know. So it might not be, but I want to look it up today with you guys to see if that's what I'm looking at. Did I really not take a picture of it? I swear I did. Cool. It must still be in my phone. Great. It's cute. I was watching the stream from a few days ago. It's so good. We know what happens to it in the winter. Same as Groot. Yeah. Okay, I did show you. Well, yeah, that's the thing, is that in the winter, I know it's going to be pretty much dead. Like, most of my plants pretty much almost die every winter. But then spring comes around like clockwork, and I get to put them all outside again, and then they survive. So the coffee plant is very pleased. Also, I have a couple of things to show you. We have, oh my god, we have so much to get to today. No, we don't. Okay, calm down. This is just a chill chat, but it feels like it. I'm the old decrepit one, barely alive. No, Candace, I'm just putting you back in with the whole Hoya, and you are super healthy now. Also saw Frida in that stream. Right, my Oxalis triangularis is named Frida, and she is robust. Like, she's putting out flowers now. I'm going to show you guys. It's going to be crazy. You're going to be so pleased. But before we get into all of that, I want to show you what's going on my desk, because I picked a bunch of flowers this morning. I didn't arrange them yet. I thought we could do that together. Oh, by the way, if you're here from yesterday's tutorial, welcome. Hello. Come on in. The water's fine. We get together Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. We work on our crochet projects. We talk about plants. We paint. We draw. We knit. We embroider. Whatever the crafty thing we feel like doing, that's what's going on over here. But usually we're just chatting up while doing those things. Anyway, if you're here from this tutorial, welcome. Happy to have you. Don't forget to subscribe. This tutorial came out yesterday. I hope you, if you haven't had a chance, Jesus Murphy, if you haven't had a chance to check it out today, later on, after the stream, hang out with us and then check out the tutorial. All right. You loved it? Oh, I'm happy. You loved it so much. Yay. I did a whole bunch of new stuff in it. I tried some new stuff. Okay. Also, the second tutorial, I forgot to tell you, the second tutorial I filmed is for this little mini bandana. It's a triangle, but it's like not a big one. So it's just like this little lacy edged bandana in like a cute little stitch. And I'm kind of obsessed with it. I made it because I wanted something literally for this purpose, just to hold my hair out of my face without holding my bangs. Love it. So I used cotton for it because I wanted it to be like washable and sweat proof. I don't know. The new additions and editing and all was cool as well. Thank you. I tried my best. Okay, so first I wanted to show you the nasturtiums that I have going right now because the lighting in here is not conducive to showing off how beautiful the colors really are. I feel like it's just looking like red and yellow, but it's so much more than that. There's like peach and like a buttery yellow, a salmon color, an apricot color, really like beautiful rich berry tones, and then obviously like red and yellow. But the off tones are so pretty. So this is the like damaged goods nasturtium. And then next to it is the peach melba. And then the Alaskan salmon. And I think those three together should be called like berries and cream. Don't you think? This like mix, berries and cream. Anyway, then there's some beautiful bright reds and yellows. Of course, there's more of that berry one. Aren't they beautiful? Like, they're not as pretty of a flower. Let me show you like a glorious nasturtium, what like a good, healthy, beautiful nasturtium looks like. And then I'll show you what the flower that comes off of the purple one looks like. Okay, so here's what a nasturtium flower looks like. Do you see the petals are like ruffled at the end? You see how like big and robust they are? They're all overlapping so that it looks from afar like a big blob of color. The damaged, I don't even know, hybrid. It's like a bad hybrid. The bad hybrid has smaller flowers. They're not touching, so there's air between all of them. And they're barely ruffled. Like, they're ruffled a little on the end, but barely. Look at them together for size and, like, form. See what I mean? That's like a good nasturtium, and then these ones. So they're still a beautiful color. Like, the color of them is so pretty that for me, it makes it worth it to keep letting the plant live. I pull out all of the orange flowering nasturtiums because I don't like orange nasturtiums. I don't know why. Maybe because they're common. Maybe because I want to see other color other than orange, and when the orange ones start to go wild, they like take over their area in the garden. I don't know what it is, but I don't really like orange nasturtiums. But I love yellow ones, cream ones, purpley pink ones, red ones, these beautiful salmon ones. Is the camera able to like translate this for you. The color is so pretty. And a bouquet of nasturtiums smells phenomenal. It's so floral. Like, this will stink up my whole room all day. And all day tomorrow. Like, you'll get 2 days of strong perfume. This is going to go into Alex's office for today, and then tomorrow I'll give it to the birds because they love tearing up nasturtiums. I actually am nervous we're going to have to deal with that today. But anyway, those are the nasturtiums. They're beautiful. I'll never stop growing them. I'll add more varieties as more varieties become available. Wow, stuttering over my words. I'm so excited about the flowers. Okay, next I have this big bouquet, and it's not organized. I want to like build an actual bouquet. So I'm going to just pull all the flowers out. Is this the vase I want to use? Do I have a nicer vase nearby? One sec. Let me just check if I have a nicer vase I can use. Because this is just like for holding. Hey, don't fight, you guys. Your brother and sister. Okay, I found a vase. It does have sunflowers in it, so we're gonna have to figure that out. But let me just refill the water. Oh, Jesus. Murphy. The cutest thing happened this morning. Toby and I were on our morning walk, which physically fit me. I go on a walk every morning now. Not because I want to, but because this tiny little demon wakes up and says, "It's 5:30, time for a walk." I've already tried letting him out in the backyard and saying, "Go pee." It doesn't work. He doesn't pee in the backyard. The backyard is for hanging out. Walking is when you go pee. So I've been taking him for walks, but every morning when we're on our little walk, we see, the neighborhood of animals. And this morning there was a woman walking a German Shepherd. They were both 100 years old. The German Shepherd was 100 years old, and the woman walking the German Shepherd was 100 years old. And they stopped in literally the middle of a road. I was walking towards them, and she stopped, and I thought she stopped to let us go past. And she turned behind her and just waited. Probably we were like a minute walking away from them while she was in the middle of the road. And the German Shepherd was just standing facing forward, like it stopped walking when the woman stopped, but didn't change direction, was just facing forward, this 100-year-old German Shepherd. And then she started walking again and crossed in front of us. And then a 100-year-old orange tabby cat followed behind them. She was walking her cat and her dog. The cat was not on a leash. They were just waiting for the cat to catch up. And then as Toby and I walked by, they continued walking down the road. She was waiting. The cat took breaks and she would stop with the dog. And then the cat would catch up, and then they'd all keep going. What? There were 3 100-year-old creatures on a walk together. A little old lady, a German Shepherd, and an orange tabby cat. It was adorable and hilarious. It was literally I was looking at it like this is like a Disney moment, like a Pixar moment. It was so cute. They were all so old. Okay. Now, but good for her also. First of all, having a 100-year-old German Shepherd. Second of all, getting out for a walk at 5:30 in the morning, because I don't like doing that. So, all right. Now, also, Candace, look, the hostas are now blooming, so it's time to make bouquets with them. They smell so good. If you've never grown hostas, they're everywhere in North America. You've grown hostas if you've lived in a house. If you haven't lived in a house, if you've lived in an apartment, then you know hostas as the big, beautiful shade plants that are planted in pretty much any public garden that has a shady section. Hostas are what's planted there. They're just like large leaves. Anyway, these beautiful, beautiful plants, that I love so much put out a flower stalk once a year, and the smell is so delicate. It's lilac, orange blossom, jasmine, that direction, but lighter. It's like diet lilac, diet jasmine. It's like there's like a greener, it goes in the direction of greener, the smell, but not herbaceous. Just like a tiny, like a little chartreuse was added into the flavor. You know what I'm saying? So beautiful smell. Love them. Also, my apricot status has started finally blooming. The stems have started opening their flowers. Ta-da! She's gorgeous. I mean, you can't really see her because the camera can't focus, but here you go. Apricot status. It is the same color as my skin, so that's an interesting thing to have a flower the same color as my skin. However, it's such a beautiful dried flower, and you get to have the best of both worlds. You can have it as a cut flower for like a week, and then cut the end and hang it upside down to dry, and then use it as a dried flower. So you can get both, which is cool. I love that for me. Well, I love it for Alex, let's be honest. These are for him. Also, my Rudbeckia cappuccino has opened. Oh, I just dropped water right in the microphone. Don't tell Alex, okay. Rudbeckia cappuccino. Tell me that's not the most stunning thing you've ever seen. Isn't that gorgeous? Stop. It's beautiful. This one is from saved seeds, and it was grown from seed. It is 2 years old now, this plant, which is awesome. Also, the sunflowers have now opened all the way, or this one still has a little bit to go. I'm just going to add the sunflowers back in because they're still fresh. They're still blooming, and interestingly, they weren't dropping pollen. Okay, right when I say that, I'll just get it to drop all the pollen right now. Alex is allergic to pollen. He's not gonna like die or anything, but like we don't need to add pollen to his world. Where did the scissors go? Am I blind? Are they in frame? Okay, here they are. Cool. Why did I wear a white dress today? Because I felt like it, all right? All right, so I'm just gonna cut the end so it's a fresh end and to shorten it a little bit. Are you still fresh? No, you're losing petals. You're done. Okay, other one is finished. I think I want to put the poppy seed pod back in also because I love how they look in a bouquet. I don't know how we're arranging this. I really haven't gotten good at arranging long stems. I'm good at arranging small bouquets, like ones that you could make in your hand, but once the stems start being long, all of my like artistic abilities go out the window. I don't know why. I just don't understand how to do it. What does it need? First of all, there's supposed to be a front because Alex does not turn his bouquets. He just leaves them the way that I'd put them in the room. I'm like very hands-on with all of my stuff, so if I have a bouquet in my room, you best believe I'm going to be inspecting it more than one time a day. Okay, there's also still a zinnia that's doing just fine. I'm going to just trim the bottom, and then I'm going to tuck it in. All right, okay, so here's the front. All right, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna pull these guys closer so I can show them off. Please don't spill or break or put bugs on me. There is a 100% chance that I'm adding bugs to my house right now because I can literally see them on the flowers. Like, I let a bee in. That's just what happens. Okay, so I've got straw flowers also. Look how pretty. Aren't they nice? Obsessed. So I'm going to tuck a few of those in there. I don't know. I was planning on putting the yarrow in. I also have this amaranth that needed to get trimmed back. Isn't that pretty? Mine are getting damaged by this pest bug. There's none on the plant, thank goodness. But this pest bug, it's like this tiny little black shiny ball. with legs and wings, but you can't see the legs or the wings. You can just see the tiny, shiny black ball. And it's so cute. That's what's so frustrating. The insect that is doing this damage is cute. When you touch them, they like pop, they like boing away, but they're just like, they're kind of like a teardrop shape, black, shiny little bead. They're just, I don't know, I think they're cute, and it's frustrating because they're damaging my amaranth, and I'm like, aw, look how cute they are. No, they're not cute. They're killing my amaranth. They must be stopped. I must thwart them. But I don't know how. I think I'm gonna do soapy water the next time it's supposed to rain. That'll probably help. Oh well. Also, for greenery, I'm just using mint because we love mint. The smell is lovely. The look is lovely. Also, it roots, which is fun. If you ever need more mint, just cut some of your mint and use it in a flower arrangement. When you go to throw out the flower arrangement a week later, your mint will have roots. All right, mint managed. Now let's look at the snapdragons. They are putting out shorter stems now. I already mentioned this last stream. The snapdragon stems are shorter, but they're still really pretty, and I'm not going to stop using them in bouquets just because the stems are short. So here's what they're looking like now. The colors are glorious. The shape of the flower is glorious. I will grow these next year as well. Aren't they cute? I think I might get more colors because they come in a bunch of colors. This is just the tropical sunset or something mix. Really pretty. But see, the stems now are, like, that's the longest length I could get for them. This one was fine, but these two are a little short. So it's fine. I'll still use them. It's just something to note. It might change where I plant them next year, because I planted them in a location where I want height, because the first spike of snapdragons is super tall. Unfortunately, the second spikes aren't as tall, so it's not giving the height that I was envisioning. It's still really pretty. I'm not gonna like crap on it. It's still really pretty. They're just not as... The statement I was trying to make isn't being made, you know what I mean? Luckily, I had time, so I was able to transplant stuff to make up for the height loss. So it's okay. It's all gonna be fine. Also, my echinacea is blooming enough for me to take a cutting, or to take cuttings, or to cut flowers. Jeez Louise. My echinacea is now blooming enough for me to cut flowers from it. She's just a basic girl. She's nothing that's gonna, like, you know, win any awards, but when you add her to a big bouquet, she adds just a little something extra. Get off of me, tiny bugs. No, you will die. Thank you. Okay, I also was able to snag a baby's breath. My baby's breath is in the process of growing back right now. Luckily, there was one beautiful long stem ready to put in. It's so cute. I think this is one of my favorites for this year. Usually there's like, last year it was the Apricotta Cosmos. They're so pretty, Apricotta Cosmos. And last year was my first year growing them, and I was absolutely obsessed. They were my favorite for sure of last year. I think right now it's the baby's breath. It's so cute. I just love it. Okay, also really good news. My Jolly Jester Marigold is confirmed. I have now confirmed 3 Jolly Jester Marigold plants. This is what the Jolly Jester looks like. It's so cool. It's my favorite variety of marigold that exists. And it gives these huge long stems for a marigold. Like, obviously it's not a long stem for other cut flowers, but for a marigold, that's a super long stem. And they have the coolest coloring. And if you ever do flower hammering on fabric, which is like a hobby of mine, It makes such a cool pattern. It's like so cool, so tiny. It's gonna get bigger. I just cut it early because I was so excited to see it. It's like an old friend, so as soon as it starts blooming, I'm like, hey, come be in my house. Okay, next I've got regular feverfew. My feverfew has also been a really joyful thing to like intentionally grow. The first year we lived here, I didn't even know what feverfew was. It was a weed growing in our alleyway, and I thought it was daisies. I just called it like wild daisies. And then I think it was Sid, a member of our community, said, oh, that's feverfew. And then I said, well, what is feverfew? Went on a little deep dive, learned about that it has medicinal properties, but also look how pretty it is. It's like a little spray of white daisies. Are you kidding? On nice, long, strong stems. It's amazing. Anyway, there's varieties of it, which is so cool. I have multiple of these varieties now, and I'll just show you two of them next to each other because they're so pretty and they're so different. So the one I just showed you, the wild type where I live, is like just daisies. Very cute, very pretty, but I've always seen them as a weed. Now that I'm seeing them as a flower, I am seeing them out and about in the wild and being like, I could just make a bouquet right now. Anyway, feverfew comes in varieties. So this is the wild type. That's like the one that grows wild where I live. This is a double feverfew, so this is not the wild type. This is like a cut flower variety. Isn't it pretty? I love them. And then there's a third type that I have in my yard that is a butter yellow center. I'm itchy. Something bit me. Anyway, it has a butter yellow center, and it's so cute, and I'm obsessed with it. So I just keep cutting it and cutting it. And then a couple of weeks later, it's full and beautiful again. It's very rewarding. Is that the right word? I don't think that's the right word, but it continues to pay off. Like, it took a year to grow from seed. Not a year. It took from February to now to get big flowers, but it's not a perennial that takes 2 years before it flowers. It flowers the first year. So I started seeds, and I've got a bunch of little plants. The ones that are 2 years old are huge. They do perennialize where I live. So the ones that I've had from last year are much larger and the stems are much longer, but I still am getting flowers from this year's seedlings. So I don't know. I think it's a cool plant. I'm into it now. I don't think I'll ever not grow it because it's, first of all, so easy to grow. Like I don't do anything for it. It doesn't have any pests that I've seen except for little like thrips, but they don't seem to be bothering the plant. They're just like living on it. I think it's just symbiotic. But yeah, there's nothing that seems to be bothering them. They don't seem to be bothered if they're in part shade or full sun. They seem happy in both. The leaves stay green a long time. I don't know. I love it. Feverfew's great. XOXO Feverfew. I'm just going to show you all my yarrow in a second. I'm just lining it up in a cute way so you can see it because she's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, there is drama upstairs. We have neighbors upstairs and there are children. So if you hear squealing and squeeing, it is because it is summer vacation and the children's are all home. The youths, they're home. Feverfew looks great. I agree. I like the wild one more than the double one. To each his own. I think I like the double one and the butter yellow one. I think I just like the other ones because the regular one, it just grows here. Like, it's literally like if you go to a construction site, there's feverfew. There's probably also white yarrow. Feverfew and white yarrow are like weeds that grow in waste spaces. Are you kidding me? Tell me that's not the prettiest thing you've ever seen. That's the prettiest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, I do. Look at this. Look at how pretty this is. Do. Alex, look at this. Look. Look how pretty this is. Isn't that so pretty? I grew that. I picked all this today. I'm not putting these in the bouquet. These are for drying. Are you kidding? Look how pretty. And they're on such long stems. Are you kidding? Look how pretty. They're so pretty. I'm obsessed. Here, let me show you again. Apricot, buttery yellow, fuchsia, soft pink, white. What a gorgeous, gorgeous mix. Wow, I love it. I'm obsessed with this. I love this so much. I think these should be dried out, don't you think? Should we dry them or just add them to the bouquet? Oh my God, I just want to keep looking at them. How lovely. That's gonna be so pretty for a dried flower bouquet. Do I just tie them together and then this is the bouquet? Or do I pull them apart later and like arrange them? I don't really know. I do have to remove more of the leaves though if we're gonna be hanging them upside down to dry. Excuse me. Anyway, sorry, I'm distracted. I'm in such a pleasant mood about this freaking yarrow. Jeez Louise. It's so pretty. Okay. So I think I'm gonna cut them all to the same length. Oh my God. It's all fun and games. I'm telling you, the screaming upstairs is children playing. It sounds wild though, at least from where I'm seated. It sounds intense, but I know that they are little kids and they're running around. Anyway, hi, I'm collecting seeds from my big seeded mache plants. How are we? What are those? What do you mean? Sorry, I'm trying to cut yarn, but my hand is holding the flowers, so the scissors are not working for me. There we go. Oh, I'm so happy about this. I'm gonna put this in Alex's office to dry, but I'll hang it up so that he has a pretty thing to look at. His room is honestly a little bit overcrowded with flowers right now. I'm gonna have to clear out some of them today before I add the new bouquet. Well, not before, but when I add the new bouquet, I will have to do a little bit of clearing out of the old flowers because there are so many flowers. It's because it's bloom time. I can't stop myself. It's super cold tolerant lettuce green type thing. Oh, okay. All right, there's the yarrow ready to be dried. Oh my God. Beelzebub, you have been trying to destroy. Oh my gosh. Really? B, this is not a toy. Ugh. She ripped up a piece of cork. This is not yours. All right, here's the yarrow. I'm gonna just hang it here for today. Oops. Oh, that dried beautifully. Cool. Maybe this is a good location. Let's have it not hang on the mink. Leave the mink alone. Stay here. Mink. There. Cool. These ones are ones we dried, whoops, recently. And they dried beautifully. Hey there, good morning. Welcome, welcome. Hold on, let's have a look. How did the yarrow do? Actually, that looks really still very good. Obviously the colors have sort of cooled down a little bit. And the feverfew looks good too. I'm wondering if I should spray them with something, like to keep them like sticking together so that they don't break. Beelzebub. Honestly, I'm not the one today. I'm not the one. Okay, I'll put these over here because I am done with them for right now. And then the straw flowers have all opened up. Very pretty. Also dehydrated or dried out. Love it. Okay, also I have some wild verbena that can go into the bouquet as well. The wild verbena is so cute. It's super tall. Like, the plant is like 6 feet tall, but the flowers that come off of it are just so delicate. Look at how cute and little they are. And look how long the stem they come on is. It's like this much stem for that tiny little flower. And it's very cute and I like it. Are you having a live tomorrow? No, tomorrow is Thursday. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. is when I live stream. Almost always. Another gorgeous feverfew. Tuck that in over here. Another lovely straw flower with a super long stem. I cut really deep with my plants, with my flowers, so that the stem is long. Okay, thanks. No problemo. Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just remove some of the extra leaves. These are gonna open more. I cut them a little early, but that's okay. They'll open. More straw flowers. Pretty. Finally, a straw flower in a different color has presented itself. I thought we were going to be exclusively dealing with this color this year, which I don't know why that would have happened because that's not what I planted. But alas, we have a silvery rose straw flower coming. I know I didn't label my seeds wrong because I didn't label my seeds. No, the seeds are all labeled right. The seedlings were not labeled right, but the seeds are. So there's no reason why the flower that came out shouldn't have been the color I was expecting. It should have been. Okay, I have 2 marigold stems to put in as greenery as well. Hey. Sorry, helping the hubs with something. I'll go back later to watch the pic of the flowers I missed. That's all right. Okay, hold on. There we go. Looks nice. I would love if it could sit up a little more. Sit a little bit more back. You know? You guys could be straight up and down instead of leaning so much. A little better. That's a little better. Also, I just wanted you to see the cosmos that are blooming today. It's not a lot, but I have 1 Picotee and 1 Daydream. There's the Daydream. Kind of looks like Versailles. I was saying to Alex, it doesn't really look like a Daydream. It looks like a Versailles, but right now it's a Daydream because that's what I planted, and this one's a Picotee. See the little purple outline on the petals? There we go. 2 little cosmos. Cuties. And then that, I feel like these should be more up in the front. Gosh, these snapdragons are so cute. They're just little guys, but they pack a punch to me. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then anything else? I have the daisies. I'm done with them, so I'm gonna just let them get composted. I don't know what it is. The sunflowers, they don't matter very much to me, and the daisies don't matter very much to me. I'm just gonna give this sunflower to the chickens, to the parrots, because they will happily tear it apart because they are demon animals. Okay, move that out of the way. Here's the nasturtiums again, so pretty. I heard you mention the jester survived. I'm so happy. Me too. Here it is. The prettiest. It's my favorite marigold. The best one. Okay, there's that. Good. Pretty bouquet. Is that a good angle? Do you feel like you're seeing a lot of what's happening? Good. And then this one can go up here. There. That looks good, right? What's the best angle of this one? Not that way. Right there. Cool. Gorge. Love that for us. I'm very pleased that the Jolly Jester survived. I think, Candace, that I have 3 of them in the backyard, which is awesome. I thought that I had 1, but now there's 2 other plants that are about to put out flowers, and the plant growth habit is identical to the one that has put out the Jolly Jester. So I believe I have 3 plants that are going to be, oh my god, so happy to see them. I'm going to save seeds like you wouldn't believe this year. I literally I'm never going to be in the position that I was this year where I thought I didn't have any seeds for the Jolly Jester. That's my favorite marigold, and could I have just purchased new seeds? Yes, but I didn't, so it was a risk that I took, and luckily there was more of a reward for that risk. Okay, we're going to be crocheting next, but I want to show you the garden first. What we are crocheting, though, just for a little sneak peek, we started a new sweater. This is the sleeve of the sweater. Ooh, it is dense. That is a dense stitch. Pretty, though. Cute colors. Are they cute colors? I feel like I don't know if the teal is really working. I love how the orange, yellow, and brown are looking together, but then you add the teal and it changes the vibe for me completely. I feel like this is like, I don't know. It might be okay. It might be fine. You let me know what you think. I'm going to add a whole bunch of photos into the Discord right now. My neck is so tight. I need a massage. That sounds so privileged. I'm sorry. I have coverage from insurance, so it's not as bougie as you think. Okay, let me show you. Oh, also, I took a picture of a spider this morning, and it looked really pretty. So I'm going to show you that, because it's not creepy. Oh, also, my gladiolus is, like, gonna bloom today, which is pretty exciting, considering that I've been waiting for it for so long. Sorry, I have ADHD. It's very hard for me to do 2 things at once right now, so you're gonna just have to hold on. Okay, and this is the plant. Also, I just wanted you to see how Toby sleeps while I'm holding him, so I uploaded that as well as a gift. Okay, so starting off, here's the spider. Arachnophobes, RIP. It's barely even visible. I'm mostly trying to show you the cute web because the web looked like she just finished it and I was proud of her, so I thought, you know what? You worked hard. Your web will be on the internet. Charlotte. Ugh. My hair is like bothering me this morning, and I thought the headband was going to just keep it from making me go crazy, but it's not. So that's fun. Okay, anyway, here she is. Here's her beautiful shiny web. Look at that. So pretty. And look at this. There's rainbow in the web. What magic. Isn't that cool? And there's the spider. Sorry, arachnophobes. Here's from another angle, so you can see the spider web. Look at how perfect it is. Nobody's bothered her yet this morning. Happy for her. She's just living in my geraniums. She's invited. She can stay there. Oh, this fern this morning caught my eye because of how big it's gotten. I dug this out of my parents' forest. My parents' forest, that sounds so... My parents have a farm, and the neighboring farm, the border of the 2 farms, is like a patch of forest. It's not a real forest. It's like maybe 50 feet wide, and then it's the full length of their property. So it's not like a real forest. It's like a group of trees. But it looks like a forest, and there's moss in it, and there's rocks, and it feels like a forest. But like it's like a disconnected little wood in the middle of 2 farms. Anyway, not important to the story. The neighbors pushed into the forest to like even out their field. So they had to cut a bunch of trees. And when they did that, the next time I went to the forest, I noticed that these ferns were all being like sunburned because they normally live underneath the canopy and they were all exposed. So I dug up a few of them because I knew they were about to till that land. So those ferns were about to get like completely annihilated. And some of these ferns are like 20 years old, 30 years old, probably more. But you could tell because of how many leaves they only put out so many a year. Anyway, they were very old. So I dug out a few of the tubers, and look at how good it looks. She's just fine. She's a little sunburnt, I'm going to be honest. She's a little sunburnt in a few spots, but otherwise she's okay. Also, my marble queen. Wow, what a work of art. That's an awesome web, isn't it, though? Pretty. I think so, too. My marble queen, Pothos, pretty much was dead when I put it outside. Like all of my houseplants, by the time like May rolls around, they are just on death's door. I neglect my plants most of the winter, and then by the time spring comes, I'm very focused on my seedlings for that year. So my houseplants end up getting the shaft. And when I put this one outside this year, she forgave me for all of the winter abuses. Look at how happy she is. Anyway, back to the fern. Look at that beautiful new leaf. Gorgeous. Also, it's in the same pot as this yellow and green hosta, and I just wanted you to see how cute it is. Also, look at this 3-color hosta. So pretty. Love my hostas. Back to the pothos. Look at this. Look at that new growth point. All these leaves have come out since I put the plant out in like June. I put this outside in like June. So cool. Also, my bird of paradise, I nearly killed it. I say nearly because, as you can see, she's not dead. Look at that new leaf doing its best. It used to be the size, it was too big. Alex and I were concerned about bringing it in this winter. That's how big it was. It was 12 feet tall. No, it wasn't. It was 10 feet tall. It was 10 feet tall. It had 5 leaves. It was gorgeous. A beautiful, gorgeous plant. I underwatered it, overwatered it, lost a leaf. Underwatered it, overwatered it, lost another leaf. We were down to 3. Got it outside for summer, and the first time a rainstorm happened, it bent one of the biggest leaves. And then the next time something windy happened, it broke off the growth point. So I repotted it in fresh soil with fertilizer. I cut off about 1/3 of the root ball. I took off all of the growth and put it in a pot and said, good luck. I'll give you till the end of summer to decide if you want to survive. If you do, I'll bring you back inside and we'll try again. And if you don't, it's been nice knowing ya. And she decided to stick around. So, gonna have a bird of paradise. She's alive. Such a cute baby. Should name it Phoenix. My little Phoenix. It basically is. It had 0 growth. The growth point broke off. So these leaves are, that's why they're so small. I'm so sorry for what I did to you, Phoenix. She was so beautiful. Literally the most beautiful plant you've ever seen. It was so big. It took up so much of this room. I loved it. I was worried. At the end of winter, I was saying to Alex, if it grows anymore, I don't know if we'll be able to bring it back in the fall. Like, we'll have to find a new place to live before October when we have to bring this plant back in because it's not going to fit in this house. And the world had other plans. Here's that pothos again. Look at all the growth points. There's a new growth point at every node. Even though there's already a leaf on this node, a new growth point opened up. It's like going to be a very full plant by the end of summer. Also, since I was just sitting there looking, because the bird of paradise is up in this corner, look at this. Coleus. Wow. Oh, this was actually another really exciting thing. Hey there, Jay. Good morning. Off to bed for me, but I hope you have a great day. Thank you. Please click the thumbs up button before you head out, and thanks for stopping by. Great to see you. This is my umbrella tree. It was like 2 feet tall, and then out of 3 feet tall. It was 3 feet tall. And then out of nowhere, a new growth point started at the bottom of the plant. coming out. You can see that green point. And then the main stalk started having a bunch of new growth points coming out of it. So I chopped the stalk off and stuck that top bit into the soil. So now I have more. Look at that. Look at it. This is like a completely new part of the plant. So you see how the stem is green? That's like a completely new part. And it has all these leaves. I was pretty pleased with it. This is the stem that I shoved into the soil, and then back here, behind it's another stem that I shoved in, and then this woody bit right here, that's the initial piece. Did my Hoya survive? Yes! The Hoya is in amazing condition right now. Let me show you the beautiful, beautiful Hoya before you head out to the shade garden. Please hold. I know I have a picture of it because she's doing well. Oh, shade garden. Why do I not take as many pictures in the shade garden? Because nothing happens in the shade garden. It's like a quiet garden. Well, you're gonna just have to believe me, because apparently I have not taken any photos of the Hoya in a while. I feel like I did. I feel like these photos are being deceptive, because unless I'm like going crazy. No, I know I took a picture of it recently. Maybe I just didn't upload it. Look at those nasturtiums. Stop, they're so pretty. Alas, no Hoya to show. Oh, maybe you'll see it in this picture? Nope. Ah, yeah, it's back there. That green, that big amount of green. Wow, that's been going for years. Do you have zinnias blooming yet? Some. Not many, but some. And I will show you them because, okay, so I have this one blooming. And because it started putting out petals in the middle, I decided not to pick it. It is now huge. I took a picture. I'll show you it, the new one today. And then the other zinnia that I've had is the orange, Queenie Lime Orange. Let me show you the rest of today's stuff first. Look at this! Ta-da! My glads are going to open today. Look it. This is this morning. Can I show you something crazy? Because I thought this was wild. I took a picture when I first went out in the morning. And let me show you it. Hold on. This is when I first went out at like... Not first went out. This is when I went out to take pictures. So like 8:30. And this is what they looked like. And then when I was going inside at the end of taking pictures, they were already farther out. So this one's going to be exciting. Look at the color. It's going to be bright and dark and magical. I don't know when I'm supposed to cut them for cut flowers. So I think this one I'm just going to let it go and see how long it lasts as a like bloom. Isn't it pretty? I don't even know what the flower's going to look like yet. I've never seen one before. Yes, I have. My mom grows them, but I have no recollection of seeing them. Also, really exciting, Black Knight Scabiosa is going to bloom. I'm very excited to see this plant. I thought none of them came up, so to see it is very exciting. Also, in the same pot, Silvery Rose. Silvery Rose straw flower has bloomed. I'm so excited to see her. One of my favorites from last year. I thought I didn't have any of them, but I do, so it's great, and everything is good again. Also, I need your help, plant people. What is this? What plant is this? It's not Swiss chard, if that was your first guess, because that was my first guess. It must be something I planted from seed. It's not a weed. It doesn't look like a weed from where I live. It could be. I don't really know. It has these long leaves on long stems, all going to one location. Isn't that weird? It's not plantain. It's not Swiss chard. It's none of those things. I don't know. It could be a flower. I don't know what flower it would be because I planted a million. Actually, you know what? I can figure out what flower it could be. That's what we made the list for, right? That's literally the reason that we made the list of all the flowers I was gonna grow. That's what we're here for. Okay. Flower list. Where did I put you? So there we go. Garden plan 2025. Let's see. It's not gomphrena. It's not a poppy. I'm looking at the different things that I have that are not already blooming. It's not love in a mist. What else could it be? Hummingbird penstemon. I don't know what that one looks like. What the plant looks like. So let me look in the internet, because the internet will have it. Penstemon plant. What do the leaves look like? That'll help us. Leaves. Okay. So it's not it's not that. I'll show you what that looks like. This is what the flower looks like, but I'm just looking at the leaves to try and determine what we're looking at. What about that fireweed? Fireweed. Wait, hold on. Let me just see other things that I tried to grow. Okay, sapiglossis. Let's see if it looks like sapiglossis. Sapigloss. 2 S's or 1 S? Sapiglossis. Leaves. Okay, doesn't look like that. Oh my god, though, do I have that growing in the garden? Oh. I might have that coming up after all. Okay, it's not salvia, it's not cleome. So I don't think it's anything I planted. What's love in a mist? Leaves. No, it's not love in a mist. I saw love in a mist. What about Icelandic poppy leaves? Okay, so it's not that. And what else do I have here? Prairie smoke is like grass, so that won't be it. I know I could search it. I haven't. So that's where we're at. Okay, back to Discord. Oh, this is an exciting thing. My Lisianthus. My mom gave me Lisianthus this year that she grew from seed. Not fireweed. I'm thinking of a plant that goes yellow to red, arched petals. You showed up. You showed us. Yellow to red. Is that the fire amaranth? Something like that? Lisianthus look like roses, but they have no thorns, and they're on like a plant like how a zinnia or a cosmo grows. So these are going to be pink, and I'm really excited to meet them. Look how pretty it's going to be. See the flower? It's this week. I'm going to get to see it. I'm very excited about it. Also, my echinacea, she's coming. This is my celosia area. I have gomphrena, which to me, it's the same thing. Celosia and gomphrena are best friends. I have a whole bunch of celosia that is not yet doing anything, but it's getting big and strong, so I'm sure it's going to make beautiful flowers when it's ready. And then there's one red spike in the back there. The amaranth, Love Lies Bleeding, is already tasseling up. You can see all those pink tassels. And then the apricot, nope, not apricot, the Coral Fountain amaranth is also making tassels. They don't have seeds on them yet, but making tassels, which is cool. And then the purple amaranth is not yet making its tassels. It's still doing leaves. But it's pretty. They're all pretty. And this beautiful baby girl is in our bouquet today now because she's so pretty. Love her. And this is another stem of gladiolus. And there's another stem of gladiolus, and back to the beginning. Is that it for today? No, a couple more. Here's what the glads look like again, because they're so pretty. I'm so excited to see them. What color are they going to actually be? This is just a view of that garden, including Toby, because he's important. This is the garden. This is going to be what's different. Use your words, Laura. There's going to be more stuff blooming here in like 2 weeks. There's going to be zinnias, cosmos, and cleome, and marigolds. So there's going to be like a big flush of flowers in about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And this is the other direction. The yarrow is in the foreground. Then there's zinnias in the middle ground. You can see I've got pink ones, and the Queenie Lime Orange is opening another flower today. And then in the background here is the amaranth, and then there's sweet peas and morning glories climbing up that trellis. This is the one that I want to figure out what it is. Is this poison oak? I guess I can just search this while we're here. And then this. I used a baby carrier my sister gave to me to put Toby in, and he loves it. He literally loves it. He like was sleeping. Look at him. He's just chillin'. Totally chill. Let me see. Maybe you still have the seed pack. It has a pic on it. Dang, I can't think of a better way to describe it. I think what you're thinking is Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, or Joseph's Dreamcoat Amaranth. I think. If that's... It's something like Joseph's Dreamcoat, or Joseph's... I think it's Joseph's Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat Amaranth. Okay, let me just do a quick searcheroo. I'm going to search that plant to see what it is. I'm looking to see if that plant is listed here. The results are not helpful. Okay, let me try another one. Please hold. It's important. Whoa, my phone just totally crapped out. Epic fail. Nearly time for a new phone, methinks. It literally just closed out of Google. Couldn't handle the search. Okay. Young Saskatoon berry? I don't think so, Brew. If it is, that's cool, but I don't think that's correct. Hold on a sec. I promise I'm gonna come back to hanging out with you. A type of elm. Could be elm. It's small. It's trying to show me blackberries and stuff? That doesn't seem right. Okay. Anyway. Neither here nor there. Oh my gosh, now there's something in my eye. What is my life right now? Didn't get to figure out what either plant was, and now there's something in my eyes. Love that for me. Okay. We're gonna start working on the sweater now. What do you think? Good idea? I think it's a good idea. I'm gonna drink some coffee first because I need the caffeine. I literally put white eyeliner on to look more awake today. That's just the way we do. Okay, sweater time. Let me set up my second angle. I know how you love second angles on videos. So I'll just set that up for you. Okay, hold on a sec. All right. And hold on a sec, everybody. Just trying to get it to load my plants. Oh, thank you. Poison ivy, poison oak, and sumac. Thanks, Candace. So it's none of those things. Cool. And Slinky. Oh, thank you, Slinky. Beautiful. I love checking out what Slinky is growing. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Sorry. Sorry. Aw, hi. Just a baby? What a cutie patootie. It's so little. Lovely. Look at that yarrow. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Your bee balm is lovely too. Ooh, that's a nice color. It opened lighter. Love that. Cool. A bumblebee moth. I don't know if that's what it's called. Hummingbird moth, maybe? It's too big. It's too big of a moth, but it's lovely. We have those here too. They freak me out a little bit because of the size. Due to the size. All right, I think that's it for right now for the Discord. Hummingbird moth. I love him. I love him. He is good. Okay, now I need to make sure my lens on my phone is clean because that is what we use for our second angle here. We are very high quality, very high tech. There we go. And now I can just go right into... Can you work? Could you help a brother out here? Ugh. Why? Why? I'm a tech whiz. People don't know that about me. I'm like really good at technology stuff. Okay. There. That's all I wanted. Thank you so much. Now I can organize myself accordingly. Give you guys, oh my god, I just got like a wafting smell of those nasturtiums on my desk. They smell so good. Okay, so now that we're all set, here, let's move my microphone so that it's not going to be in the overhead shot. Get a little room here. And now, what size hook was I using? Oh, don't worry about it, Laura. You wrote it down. Did I write it down in this book? See? This is why we write stuff down. Do you want to look at my sketchbook one time before? I just saw some of the pictures and I was like, oh my god, let's look at those. We do art here sometimes. Drawing and painting and whatnot. And this is my sketchbook, which I've been using for markers. We did a bouquet one time. Look, there's the Jolly Jester marigold, my favorite marigold. It's me trying to learn how to blend. Remember that? The good old days. Oh, this is my dog that died. His name was Thunder. His name still is Thunder. This was just after he died. I was drawing him. I was drawing him a lot. There's him again. Just being an old man. Ugh. I miss him. Toby's nice, but I miss Thunder. This literally looks just like him. It's like an accurate portrait of Thunder. Just mildly nervous. Staring into the abyss. I feel like this one's more accurate to what he was right when he was, right before he died, because he had cataracts. Hella cataracts. It's a pretty good picture though. I feel like that's a pretty good picture of him. It's not perfect, but like nobody's perfect. Also, this was the thought process for the garden, and while not ideal or not identical, we did pretty close to this, honestly. Thunder was such a cutie. He was the best. The best. Spring yarn. Remember when we designed a yarn to dye and I have not dyed it yet? Then I drew a picture of how my living room felt at the time. That Monstera almost died. Purple oxalis in there. My little salt cube crystals. The parrots. The cats. A drawing of the fat peekaboo. Madame Peekaboo, looking rather chonky, if I do say so myself. She is an awfully chonky cat. And then our sticker sheet of Thunder. All different pictures of the perfect dog, aka Thunder. He was perfect. He was the best good boy. And then a drawing for my niece, Elizabeth. I need to give this to my sister. She wants to frame it. Another drawing of Thunder. Also highly accurate. This is a highly accurate portrait of my dog. This was 1 month after he died. I drew him. Another sticker sheet of like forest mushroom vibes. That was fun. This was a fun drawing to do. Don't even look at this one. This one's cringe. A group of flowers. Pretty. Looks cute. Unfinished. Unfinished. A random flower that kind of looks like a clematis. A zinnia that I have not finished yet. Cute. Oh, remember this one? This one's really cute. I'm really pleased with how this one turned out. It's 2 mice. Isn't that cute? Aren't they cute? Look at the little fat mouse. That's a real picture that this was taken from. It's not identical to the picture, but like the vibe. More practicing. An unfinished drawing. Irises and violets and daffodils. This was in May 19th. May 21st, little Thunder. Thunder, but in neon lights. That's what's happening here. This is my dog if he was at a club. An attempt at a marigold that we kind of screwed up, just coloring over and over and over again until this is where it ended up. A portrait of my favorite tree. This is what my favorite tree looks like. I think. This is what it feels like. I love this picture. This was a beautiful drawing. I'm actually really pleased with this drawing. It gives exactly the vibe that I aimed for. I think we're almost done. Oh, then I made one for my nephew, Alistair. He's born in September, so I tried to do fall themed. And then I did a little forget-me-not spread. How it looks like when it grows, how each of the little flower sprigs looks like, and then how the individual flower looks. Very cute. Then we started something, didn't finish it. Then I was missing Alex, so I started just drawing, and this is what I came up with. I miss you when you're not around. This was when he was in Italy. This is a drawing that I didn't finish of a bunch of flowers. It's a drawing of a bouquet that we did. We made this bouquet. I just have to finish coloring it, and I haven't done that yet. That'll be a fun project to finish. Then a pretty bad attempt at a drawing of Thunder. Not a very good attempt. And then a okay attempt at a drawing of Toby. That's Toby over there. That was June 25th. And then paint. And then I think this is actually a really good drawing of Toby. I actually think this looks great to me. This looks just like him, with his freakishly long legs. The paws even look pretty good. And I'm not very confident with paws. Then I tried again to figure out how to do clouds. Epic fail with that one. Okay, and then we did the sweater. So here, all that just to get to this point where there is a drawing of the sweater that we're going to be working on. And I used a 4.5mm hook. That was the whole reason for that investigation, was to figure out which hook I needed. That one is real good. Thank you. You love the whole sketchbook? Me too. Okay. All right. So now we're going to be keeping it yellow, right? Is that what we decided? Or are we going to add another band of this color? I think maybe we will. I'm doing it in half double crochet, which gives a nice thickness. It's stiff. It does make it a stiff fabric, but Alex likes his sweaters when I make them, and this is how I make them, and there's been no complaints about the fabric yet. He wears his sweaters hard too, though. Like, he doesn't wear clothes gently. He wears them hard, and since he wears them hard, I make them tough when I'm doing handmade stuff. That's not really true. The reason is not really true, but it is true that he wears his things hard. I make my fabric the way I make it because that's what I want to do, and he just happens to like it, so it's all good. But he does, if I were to make him like a knitted, single ply knitted stockinette stitch sweater, I don't think it would last very long. Okay. We can get those off. Okay. And then, is that a good angle? Do you feel like you can see? Nope, not single crochets. Half doubles. Okay, and now I'm doing an increase. I think I said every 4 rows I'm doing an increase. And hopefully that increase is going to be good enough. I considered frogging, which is like not something I generally do, but I considered it because I really don't want to have to, for the sleeve to not fit, for it to be too small. But like, his other sleeves are the same size, so they should be fine. Does that seem fine? I think that looks like it's gonna be fine. That's gonna be fine. Stop worrying. It's gonna be fine. If it's not fine, then this sweater ends up being for me. That's just what that means. This is gonna take us a while. Should I film it as a tutorial, or should I just make it? I don't know. I haven't decided. By the way, what do we think of this cute little headband? Okay, we've got 2 in 1 there, so we'll just put 1 in that one, and then 1 in there. And chain 1 and turn. Right? And that was an increase. And that was an increase. And the last increase was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that was an increase. So 1. And now we're on number 2. Anybody doing anything fun this week for the rest of the week? Today, tomorrow? I am gonna work really hard. I'm gonna be so hardworking and good today. And I'm gonna get my videos done. I filmed 2 videos yesterday, worked really hard. It was very good. And today I'm going to try real hard to get both of those videos rough edited, which allows me to like good copy edit both of them tomorrow. And then if I'm like super awesome, I will finish them both tomorrow, and that way I will have the next 2 weeks of videos done, so that even when I come back from being away for a couple of days, I won't be stressing to finish a video, which is good. I love that for me. I hope that you enjoy the videos I make. The most recent video, I think it's gonna do well. I haven't checked how it's doing. Have you seen how it's doing? I feel like it's gonna do well. It's not even at 100 views yet, but it's gonna blast off eventually. I can feel it. It's gonna be a big video. Once it goes viral, it's over. I think it's... Hold on. Did I put it in the right category? Been there, you know what I mean? Let's double check that we got you in the right category. That'll do it. Literally in the wrong category. I had it in people and blogs instead of how to and style. Love that for us. Well, hopefully YouTube will forgive me and show more people the video. If you haven't watched it yet, please watch it. I made a new video. Hi! You know what Beelzebub said to me this morning? For the first time ever, she said, shush! I say shush to the animals. I say shush to Toby when he's barking. And he barks at the cat, and then I say shush. And Beelzebub said shush, not shh. She said shush. So that's a cool one that she's now picked up. You're so good. You're so cute. She says out every morning when she wants to come out of her cage, because in the morning I used to take Thunder outside and I would say out, Thunder, out. So now she says out in the morning. She also tells me when the dog is waiting by the back door to go outside. She will start saying out and I'll go, you're already out. What are you talking about? Toby's standing at the back door. She's really smart. She's also demonic, aren't ya? You're a little bit demonic. Yes, she is. But she's cute. She's a cute little demon bird. I really, really, really hope this sweater sleeve isn't gonna be too narrow. I'm very much nervous about it, but I'm nervous to make a different choice with the... That is not yours. That's Rohan's. Drop it. Drop it. She is literally demonic this morning. She has been on some crazy energy forever. That's just who she is. That's just what birds are. This week has been specifically energetic. She's not bad. She's just crazy. Can't help it. It can't be helped. It's just the way she goes. By the way, in case you were wondering, this is a Ralph Lauren dress that I got for, I think, $2.50 at the thrift store. Very pretty, very cute. Very easy to wash. Stays wrinkly in the correct way. Very cool. My OOTD, if you will. Been a while since there's been a thrift haul. I wore a thrifted dress that was newly thrifted, I think on Monday, that I got on the weekend. So maybe not a thrifted haul, but there have been thrift adventures. Be increasing fast enough. So as for Monday, oh yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here because you were supposed to be getting fixed. And then they just didn't fix you. We just headed out in my car and they called and said, sorry, we can't fix your heart today. Yes, it's an emergency, but we can't do it. Sorry. All of them were canceled. It's very frustrating. I feel like we don't need it to be full screened like that. I feel like this is fine, don't you think? If I just, hold on. Do that, and then... Hey, Alex. Baby?
Yeah?
Can you bring me a snack?
Sorry?
Can you bring me a snack? Like maybe a donut?
Yeah.
Okay. There. That's probably a little better. And then we can do like this. And then we could do like this. Right. There. I think I need to rotate it. Oops. There. Right? That's a good location. Perfect. Now, Toby, shush. Thank you. Aw, with my favorite fork. You're nice. I found out that I am obsessed with these crappy, cheap donuts. They are so yummy. and I'm never gonna stop eating them. So they're from Walmart. They're $2.78 for a dozen of them. And it does not take me very long to go through a dozen of them, let me tell you. You just noticed my sunflowers. Thank you. And Slinky, I actually cut them down. I cut the rest of the blooms off, and then I cut the whole stem down because I'm not in. Oh, I thought that was a Krispy Kreme. It is. It's a Krispy Kreme, but from Walmart. They're so good. They're obviously bad for you. But they're very tasty. Donuts, you are so cruel. It's my reward for working hard. The bird is now interested. Toby, leave him alone. I cut down my bachelor's buttons and blue cerinthe. Needs to make room for more seeds. I pulled out my bachelor's buttons. I think I figured out what my problem is with them. I water them too much. I just have to stop watering them, but the problem is other plants that I plant them with need water. So I think I just have to like give up on bachelor's buttons until I have the ability to neglect. Like if I can have an area that'll stay dry. I literally just drooled on myself. That's how tasty this is. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to scarf it down because I felt dizzy. Gorgeous. Mine were getting taken over by leaf hoppers. I feel like when I was gonna ask what is a leaf hopper? Leaf hopper. But I feel like I know what a leaf hopper is. Are those guys bad? I love those little guys. Are they a trouble? They're so cute. They don't bother anybody. Look at them. Do they bother me? Are they a problem? Hold on. Like, is he a problem for real? No, don't do that. That's not what I meant to do. They suck out of the stems of the plants and can spread disease. That sucks. They're so cute. That's too bad. I know, they're pretty. They're pretty and they're cute. I don't want them to go upwards. I'm procrastinating the sleeves. You have to do them. Do the sleeves or else. Anyway, I overwater bachelor's buttons, which is the moral of the story. What was I gonna do? Was I gonna show you something or do something? I feel like I was in the middle of a process. I was looking at the bug. I'm over that. Oh well. It's gone from my brain. Anyway, that sucks. I didn't know they were mean. My amaranth is getting destroyed right now by something. Some tiny little black bug. And it's like a teardrop shaped black shiny ball. And it's small. Like I'm talking bigger than a poppy seed. Maybe like this, bigger than a chia seed. Something a little bit bigger than a chia seed. They're small. And black and shiny and teardrop shaped, like the tail end of it is like a pointy teardrop, but they're really cute. Why are you guys arguing so much? And what are you doing on the shelves? You're not allowed up there. My birds are being demonic, as per freaking usual. Oh, I started adding deep squats into my and deep lunges into my evening stretching. I do like 10-15 minutes of yoga at bedtime just to stretch out my lower back and my hips, and I pretty much focus on like my shoulders, my hips, and my low back. And I started adding in lunges and squats as part of my hip stretching. I watched a video and now I'm an expert. So I'm gonna have not sore hips or back. I'm very excited about that. That's gonna be a great world. Someday I'll be someone who has no pain. Toby, leave Rohan alone. Toby, come here. Good boy. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy, come here. Come on. I can't see him. Good boy. Good boy, Tobe. Good boy. What a good dog. Toby knows how to sit now. Are you sitting cross-legged? Sit up straight, lol. I'm not sitting cross-legged. I am sitting with one leg crossed over the other. That's different. And sitting up straight isn't something I'm good at. I don't want to like, you know, I don't excel at sitting up straight. It's like not one of my, it's not one of my strengths, as you can tell by my general posture. Excuse me. I see you planning crimes over there. I see you. Time to go. Time to get off the shelf. You're not allowed up there. You too, Gary. That's right. Anywho. What do you think of the color choices? Do you think it's good or no? Locations for stuff. Oh, also, right now in my backyard, there is a ladybug apocalypse. Literally, aphids beware. There are so many ladybugs in my backyard, and they're not like the sketchy orange ones that bite and make smelly, like, pheromone smells. Instead, they're the beautiful, like, berry-toned red ones that are kind of oblong shaped. Like, they're like the true ladybugs from where I live. They're like the correct ones. I wonder what they're actually called. It's what we call ladybugs, but they look different. Ontario ladybug. Native ladybugs. Okay, that's fine. So the ones that we have as like our local ladybugs are these guys. Aren't they cute? So I know that like what you call a ladybug might be this. Also cute, don't get me wrong. She's cute, but this is the guy that we have as like our friendly local ladybug. They're not the big round ones. We have the big round ones. I see them. We have a lot of the orange ones, but the long, these ones are the ones that are like friendly. That's like, this is who we look out for as a ladybug in my backyard. Anyway, there's like a explosion of them right now. That's so bizarre that they are not, when you look at them up close, they really don't look the same as a ladybug. Like this is like a ladybug that you draw when you draw a picture of a ladybug, but this is what we actually have here. Isn't that weird? 13 types of ladybugs found in Ontario. A guide. One of the most beloved insects. Okay, a cardinal ladybug. That's not the one. Convergent lady beetle. That's not the one. I just want to find out what the actual name is. The 14 spotted lady beetle. Oh no! Are you my friend? I've been killing these. I thought these were, oh no. I've been killing these thinking they were, squash beetle. Primary exoskeleton. Interestingly not read the names. 14 rectangular spots, which may be fused together. Brought to North America to help control Russian wheat aphids. Dang. Sorry. I didn't mean to be killing you. I thought I was killing squash beetles. Am I crazy? Squash beetle. Oh my god, I think I've been killing the wrong beetles. Isn't that this? Okay, hold on. Oh god, I need to double check if I've been killing the wrong bug. I may have been killing a ladybug. Oh god, are they little? Oh, it doesn't say how tiny they are. Oh, I feel really bad. Sorry. Sorry, little guy. Okay, so we'll deal with that after. 7 spotted ladybug. These ones are the ones that you draw in pictures. Pink spotted lady beetle. That's mine! A pink spotted lady beetle. Most are pink, but they may be bright orange or red. Each wing contains 6 black marks, also known as the spotted lady beetle and the 12 spotted lady beetle. Larvae look black and yellow mini alligators. It's true. They're really weird. But I'm very happy that they are in my backyard. Aw, 2 spotted lady beetle. That's cute too. The 20 spotted lady beetle. Ew. Not a cute one. That one's not cute. The 13 spotted lady beetle. Wow. They really ran out of ideas for names there, didn't they? And what's this one? The 15 spotted? Yep, the 15 spotted lady beetle. The eye spotted lady beetle. Ooh, this one's interesting looking. I don't hate her. 3 banded lady beetle. Show me what you look like. Aw, she's cute too. Looks poisonous. Asian lady beetle. These ones are the mean ones, and these ones will bite you. Harlequin ladybird and Japanese ladybug. It's the most common ladybug in Ontario now. It's invasive. Once introduced, it quickly spread through Ontario. People call it the Halloween beetle as it often invades homes during October to overwinter. And it's considered one of the world's most invasive insects. Their bodily fluids have an unpleasant odor and stain fabric, so don't crush it if you find it inside. It's the W or M pattern on their head. Gross. Ornate lady beetle. Wait. Oh. Insects that look like ladybugs are not. You're a trouble. Cool. That's it? That's all. Got it. Great. Love it. Cool. So I may be killing the wrong thing. I may have been killing the wrong beetle. So if I've been killing ladybugs, I deserve punishment. And if they were squash beetles, I don't deserve punishment. But now I need to find out. Stained fabric, a natural dye. Yeah, we need to start squashing Asian ladybugs into white fabric intentionally. Sorry, I just tore off one of my false nails. Again. I literally can't keep them on for more than a couple of days. What is wrong with me? All right, Toby, leave him alone. He's stalking the cat. That was a good stretch. Thank you. All right, back to crochet now. If you don't mind. We're gonna keep working on the sweater. So again, the colors we're using are the creamsicle sort of orange, a mixture, yellow, minty teal, and then yellow. I'm really nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous about the size of the sleeve, but I am. I feel like I know that those ones fit him and they looked the same size. Okay, I know this. This one fits Alex for sure. So if this one, please excuse my compression socks and my crossed legs. Ugh, there we go. I know this one fits him. I know it does. So if this is folded over, there will be a seam, which is going to tighten it a little bit. Ugh. But it should fit, right? It's the same, even with a seam. I think, even with a seam, this is bigger. And I know this one fits him. So I don't need to worry about it. Get off of that shelf. Hold on, my birds are doing crimes. Get off the shelf. Thank you. Okay, I know it fits. I don't have to worry about it. I know it fits. I don't know why it feels like it's not gonna fit, and that makes me nervous. Because I don't want to waste a whole bunch of time on a project that's not going to fit him. Sorry, I'm trying to cross my legs underneath a dress. Also, I have terrible posture. Okay. Back to work. Thank you. The ADD is strong today. For someone who's feeling motivated, the ADD is wild. She's on me. She's not letting me go. All right, and how many rows before I switch into that color? So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And when did we have our last increase? Right here. Increase 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. So now we're going to do an increase. Excuse me for hitting the mic over and over again. There. So I'm going to do 2 in the first stitch and 2 in the last stitch. 1 and 2. And at the end of this row, I'm going to be switching back into the minty green. Perfect. I think it'll be a cute sweater. It'll be cute because it'll be handmade. It'll be cute. If it's ugly, we can do something to it later. It'll be one of a kind, I'll tell you that much. Oh wait, we're not doing teal, we're doing this one again. And it will be good. He will love it no matter what, I know. But I also, I don't want to give him something ugly. Just because he'll love it anyway, you know? Unique and crazy, interesting, fun to look at, those are all fine. But I don't want it to be like straight up ugly. That would be too sad. Also, by the way, if you've not yet clicked the thumbs up yet button, don't forget to click the thumbs up button, the like button, please and thank you. Helps the channel and you're already here. It's just down in the right hand bottom corner of your screen. Probably looks like a little hand doing a thumbs up or a heart, whatever it looks like on your screen. I think he'll love it too. I just wish I could see the whole thing. I feel like I can see it, and I think it's going to be cute. Hopefully. All right, now I'm in the last stitch. I'm going to do two half double crochets. There's one and there's two. Before I do my final yarn over, I need my other yarn that I'm switching into, which is over here. I'm switching back into this multicolor variegated sort of yarn, and I will finish with that. Beauty. Then I'll chain one and turn. I didn't cut my yellow yarn because I'm only doing like 2 rows, so I'll just switch back after. And now I'll do 2 rows of half double half double crochet across. There's 1, 2. It's gonna look good. I just have to believe it. Yeah, that helped actually, adding the like sprinkles in. I think that made me feel better. I like it now. Do I only have 1 in the orange? I might have 2. So there's no increases with these ones, just half double crochet across. I just made a hat for the grandson out of that yarn. Now I'm making one for the other one. Ugh, grandkids. I'm auntie extraordinaire right now. Just being #1 auntie to all of the babies in the world. And it has been very joyful, but I have not crocheted anything for them. I need to like put some effort into that. I've been putting all my effort into being there physically, but what about the handmade stuff? They need handmade stuff. That's too much. Too big of a piece. There. Can't believe you've not made a dress yet for Elizabeth. I know, I should. She needs one. She's so little. Maybe that should be the next thing we design. A baby dress. I like those ones that have like a yoke for the neck. Like it's just a big circle and then the dress is like made from that circle. I don't know. It looks cute. I'll show you what I mean another time. All right. Made it to the end of my row. Chain one and turn. A Christmas one. That's a good idea. She'll be able to wear like clothes by Christmas. She's almost 4 months old, I think. Oh my gosh, she's 4 months old yesterday. Right? March to April, April to May, May to June, June to July. Yeah, and she was on the 15th, the Ides of March. So she's 4 months old now. That's crazy. She was just born. And now she's a full-on little human person with smiles and eyeballs and giggles and fat little hams. Her legs are so chunky and fat. I wish I could show them to you because they're amazing. I've been calling them hams. They're literally like 2 little hams stuck onto her tiny little body. And it's the cutest thing. A fat baby is the best thing in the world. And oh God, baby feet, baby thighs, they're just so chunky and stupid because they don't hold any weight yet, so they're just made of like fat and they've never seen the sun, so they're like pale, almost translucent. She's the cutest little gremlin, and babies are the best. Love babies. They're so little and stupid, but also so sweet and so cute. Like, have you ever seen a baby? They're pretty freaking cute. For someone who's pretty content with the fact that I'm not gonna have kids, I love them. I love babies. I also love little kids. Like, Alistair is so smart. I love just hearing all the crazy shit he says. Because he's just a little guy. You know? What are the little thoughts going on in his little guy head? He's just a little fella. Okay. I made it to the end. Now I'll trim my yarn because I'm done with this color, right? I did 3 rows here. Should I do 3 rows here to keep it even? 1, 2, 3. Or I did 2 rows of the mint, so should I keep it with the mint? 2 rows. Maybe I do 3. Yeah. So I'm not going to cut my yarn. I'm going to do 1 more. How you doing this morning, Michelle? I hope you're well. How are you, Michelle? I hope that you are well. I like this confetti color. It's pretty cute. Well, Yeti puked on my bed, but other than that, I'm good. Well, that's not an ideal scenario, but you know, there's not much we can do about that at this moment, but at the same time, thanks a lot, Yeti. Really appreciate that. Would love if you didn't do that instead. It's washable. At least it's washable, but still, I'd really appreciate if you could like choose the hard floor. If animals have to puke, can they just do it in the kitchen? Could someone like let them know, please go into the kitchen. If you need to barf, please just go to the kitchen. No, don't go to the bathroom. Just go to the kitchen. Please go in the kitchen. And just as close as you can to the sink on the tile floor, please. As close as you can to the sink, but on the tile floor. Thank you. That'll make it easier for me. If you're gonna already barf and be gross, at least do it in a place that makes it less difficult. Disgusting. If Toby drinks his water too fast, he'll walk to a location and then barf up all the water that he drank, which is super fun. Super fun thing that he does. It's only happened a couple of times, but, you know, a couple more times than I needed him to. Good thing he's cute, right? Yes. Good thing he's freaking cute. That's what they've got banking. That's what they are banking on, is that they are cute. Is that we love them. We love them and they know it. Okay, my last increase was there. So I have 1, 2, 3, and now I'll do one more row. And then I'll do an increase. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh, I see the choppiness of the stream. Sorry, guys. By the way, hi to the people who are coming in and out. I see we've got a bunch of drop-ins happening today. Nice to see ya. Welcome. Click the thumbs up button, please and thank you. Yeah, that looks cool now, right? That makes sense. That looks good. We're all supporting this. It's a good choice. The increase level is not too intense. It's gonna be great. Click the thumbs up button, please. You are here, so do it, please. I'll just say it occasionally. And maybe people who forgot to will remember, and maybe people who didn't think about it will do it. Click the thumbs up button. Like the video. Click the thumbs up. You can do it. Holy glitchin'. Oh no. We're glitching. What the glitch? Sorry. I wasn't sure on the blue color, but I think the speckled is helping. Well, the blue color is going to be a major part of the sweater later. Like the top of the sleeves and the top of the body are going to be blue. So I think it'll work later. Sorry about the glitching. I have no control over my internet, apparently. Apparently, I've never been on live television before. Apologies, everyone. I see all of these glitches. I can see them on my end, too. I just don't have control over it. Unfortunately. It's just the way it goes. My computer does sound like it's working very hard right now. The fan is like very loud. I wonder if I can clean it. This is all one piece, so I don't think so. Alright, there's how it's looking. Cute. Is it giving SpongeBob? Is that what the problem is? Sorry, my neck is so stressed. Not stressed, so tight. There we go. Now I'm going to do 2 in the first stitch and 2 in the last stitch. Otherwise, half double crochet across. I don't know at what point I need to switch into the blue. You know? How long of the sleeve do we need? I can't believe I won't have the stream to recover with. I'm sorry. Did they reschedule you? But yes, for those of you that don't know, I'm not going to be here next week. I'm going to visit my family in Ottawa, or near Ottawa anyway. And for those reasons, I won't be here Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, but I am going to have a video come out. So on Tuesday, there will still be a new video Just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I will not be here for the streams. It's just what happens. When did they reschedule you for, Candace? Monday. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad it's soon. At least you didn't have to wait another 6 to 8 weeks or something. Okay. I put 2 in the last stitch there as well. I'm still nervous about the size of this sleeve. I feel like it's not growing fast enough because it needs to get quite wide. Can you put this on your arm? Oh, your arms are so big. This is not gonna fit you. I'm looking at you in my head, not in real life. Some out. Look at that. It does not even barely even closes up. How's that fair? I won't even go around. Thank you. Dang it. You know what my pet peeve is in crochet? Having to frog anything ever. That's what it's called. I knew it in my heart of hearts. I knew. Did I listen? Laura gets a new sweater for herself. No, this is an Alex sweater, not a Laura sweater. Ugh. Waste of my time. I just practiced. I hate frogging. Get off of there. Thank you. You little problem child. Just trying to come up with something to call her. Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me crazy. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna survive it because we're really brave. Hit that like, all. Yeah, hit the like, everybody. Because I'm having to sit here and frog a project. And I hate frogging projects. It's so frogging annoying. My conch, not conch, my daith piercing. Twisted, there we go. Hit that like, everybody. For kindness. Do me the kindness of smashing that like button. Thank you. Should retitle it, Come Frog With Me. Come frog with me, let's frog away. YouTube keeps cutting you off. I get a commercial and then my screen goes black. I have to close and then restart your stream. That's weird. Why are you doing that to me, YouTube? Seems quite disrespectful of the platform to take you away. I have no control over that on my side, I'll tell you what. But that's bizarre, right? Yeah. So annoying. I have to frog so much work. It's really glitching. I'm so sorry. I have no, see, on my end it says excellent connection. My internet shows fast, and then I'm watching with you, and I see the glitching also. I see it, like, I don't know what YouTube is going through. It's good on my end. Well, good. I'm glad. It keeps taking me off live and putting me a few seconds behind. So bizarre. It's really glitching. Yeah, I'm not aware of a reason for it. I'm so mad at myself. I knew something was wrong. I knew it with this sweater. I knew it wasn't wide enough. But I didn't listen to myself. Listen to your gut instincts, people. If your gut instinct says, I don't know, it just doesn't feel wide enough, it probably isn't wide enough. How far are you going to frog? All the way to the cuff? I'm gonna frog up until the point where I was doing increases every 4. And I'm gonna switch to doing increases every 2 rows. Hey! Oh, never mind, that's one of your toys. You're allowed to do that. If you hear the destruction. Beelzebub is chewing this basket. She's allowed to chew that one basket. She has like 4 baskets she's allowed to chew. Oh god. Arg. Arg. Oh my god. Why are you like this? No. Why is it happening? There we go. The drama. It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna survive it. I'm gonna be happier that I did it properly versus I just had a whole conversation about how I never frog anything. And look at how much I'm frogging right now. I'm very brave. I just want you all to know. I'm actually really brave for pulling out all of these stitches. I hate doing this. Thank you for being here because since you're here, I can talk myself through this. But I do hate this so much. Frog and crochet work is like something I would like to avoid at all costs. And if this was a sweater for me, I would have just adjusted it on the fly. But this is a sweater for my partner Alex, and I want it to fit him, and I want him to like it. Get off that shelf, Beelzebub. No birds are allowed on that shelf. That's right. It says water. It's just water. And I only spray it when they're doing stuff they're not supposed to. And I only spray it if they don't stop doing what they're doing. So don't worry. I'm not sitting here spraying my birds all the time. They're smart. The thread is enough. I literally am watching you climb on the shelf that I just said get off. They're smart, but they are also disobedient because they can be. They're smart enough that they can decide to go against my wishes intentionally. Not like Toby, who like will do something wrong because his brain stops thinking. So he'll be like, oh, food, I'll eat it. Whereas the birds will be like, she doesn't want us to touch that. I'm still gonna do it. They're intentional with their bad behavior. It's on purpose. Whereas with Toby, if he does something that's like quote unquote bad, it's just him doing a reaction. Like he's literally like acting on instinct. Not literally, but that's what it feels like. Is he's not very bright. And so if he does something that he's not supposed to, I don't get upset with him. Whereas when the birds do something they're not supposed to, they'll tell on themselves. She'll start saying, hey, because she knows she's not supposed to be doing it. They're too intelligent for their own good. Beelzebub. Oh, never mind. You're in your tree. You're allowed to be there. I'm almost whoa. I'm almost done with my frogging. And then we can freaking start again, basically, from the beginning. And I'll edit my pattern too. Yeah, hey, what are you doing that you're not allowed to? Or are you just thinking about doing crimes? She says, hey. Because when they're doing bad things, I say, hey. Yeah, hi, I know you were doing something bad, weren't you? There. Okay, let's see. We've got increase, no. Increase, no. No. Increase, no. No. Okay. I'm frogging right now. I'm just pulling string. Okay, so let me just open my notes app so I can switch my pattern. Started writing. Okay, so we did half double crochet in the first two, and then half double crochet across, and then 2 in the first, 2 in the last. Switch colors, half double crochet across, half double crochet across, 2 in the first, 2 in the last, half double crochet across. Okay, here, copy, half double crochet across, half double crochet across, half double crochet across, half double crochet across, 2, okay, 14, 2 in the first, 2 in the last, then half double crochet across, and then half double crochet across. Switch color to mint. Oops. Sorry, one sec. I have to write what I'm doing. There. Okay. Now I've got my pattern written properly. Okay, and where I've frogged to is, so we did 5, then we did 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, now I've got it. I'm on 12. Right? 11, 12, 13. Okay, I'm on 13. There we go. Just want you to know I was on like row 30 something and now I'm on row 13. So just please keep me in your thoughts. It's gonna be totally worth it. It's gonna look so good when it actually fits properly. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do to switch the way my increases are going is I'm increasing every 2 instead of every 4. So there were four rows in between each increase. Now there's only gonna be 2 rows in between each increase. There we go. Row number 13. Chain 1 and turn. Now for row number 14, I'm going to do 2 in the first stitch and 2 in the last stitch. 1, 2, and then across. I'm very brave. I just want you to know. The amount of frogging that I just did was like a hero situation. What are you doing, Beelzebub? I knew you were doing what you're not supposed to. Get off of that. She's literally going crazy right now. Can you tell from the seam on the other sweater what you did? Yes. But this is a new sweater, Candace. We're not trying to make the same sweater. We're inventing. I hear you. I hear you. She starts. You're trouble today. Golly. What are the exclusive perks you have? The exclusive perks for being a patron, you get our private Discord. You get access to our private Discord. You get, when I make videos on time, you get early access to them. You get... That's pretty much it. Oh no, we do a seed swap too. In the spring, I send seeds out to all of my patrons. I feel like that's it, right? Beelzebub, leave the dog alone. Now she's on the floor being a floor bird. Get off the floor. I'm sorry, Toby. Did she scare you? Did you get scared? Poor guy. I would say those are the exclusive perks. Light Star. 1 and 2. Chain 1. You get to share more with the community. That's true. This is the best community here. Agreed. It's a great place to be. You have access to this community in Discord, which is super fun. In our private Discord, we share photos of our gardens and our pets, and we have discussion topics when there's stuff to talk about. Our Discord is a poppin' place. I think it is. I think we need a few more people to join, though. I think we need a few more people in the Discord, don't you think? I feel like we used to have a lot more conversation going. I mean, right now it's plant. I've been a patron for 3 or 4 years. Yeah, it was like 2021, I think. Because it was still COVID time, wasn't it? We support each other in everything. Truly. It's good vibes here. Are you okay, Tobe? I'm sorry, buddy. Craziness. Yes, it was. It was a crazy time. It was the worst of times. And it was also sort of some parts of it were the best of times. The community building aspect was the best of times. The worst of times was the fact that thousands of people were dying on a weekly basis. But the good part was that we made friends. It was the friends we made along the way. Do you give senior citizen discounts and military discounts for fixed incomes? I do not. I do not have any discounts because the price is, I think it's $2 and $5 and $10 are the options, the tiers. No, I don't have any discount opportunities available because it's not like you're buying a thing. It's like putting money to support me as an artist. At least that's how I'm looking at it. So it's not really like you're buying you're not buying a thing that you can get a discount for. It's essentially like a tip, if that makes sense. I think it makes sense. But We also have a Discord, like there's one of the rooms in the Discord that is open. So that one is not, you don't have to be, I think you just have to be a patron. You don't have to be a patron that pays money to access the guest lounge. Toby? What are you doing? Do you get paid by YouTube AdSense too? Yes, I do. YouTube AdSense and Etsy and Patreon. Those are like my 3 big ones. Big. Those are my 3 main sources of income. Discord, Patreon. I think in order it would be YouTube, Etsy, Patreon right now, unfortunately. It might be YouTube, Patreon, Etsy, but I think it's YouTube, Etsy, Patreon. Okay. Where do we switch colors to mint? We did 2 in the first, 2 in the last, and now we're doing 2 more. 2 in the first. Was that over there? 2 in the first, 2 in the last, and then 2 more. Okay. I have 2 more, 1 more row to do. Here we go. I never found Etsy to work at all. They have people selling PDFs without providing a real tangible product. That's what I sell, is a PDF. You print it out. Because I write patterns. So you could sell a physical product and like mail a pattern to someone, but a lot of people who are purchasing Etsy patterns, they just buy the download and then they download it and print it at home. That's how I sell my patterns. I sell them as printable PDFs. I also sell printable art PDFs. So it's the art that I've drawn as a PDF. And it works for me. I find that it's a really good source of passive income because there's a few patterns that I wrote years ago that are still like making money every month. Not Spoonflower. No, it's called Redbubble. I haven't earned any money on Redbubble in years. I don't know if they shut my account down. I haven't even looked at it. But yeah, the Etsy, the PDF style for patterns is the way most people buy patterns now. Like when people go on, what's the other one that you buy patterns on? There's one that's like 4 patterns. Anyway, they're all done as downloads also. I think that's the most common way to get patterns now. Ravelry, thank you. Yeah, Ravelry is patterns too. Same kind of idea. I feel like the only place you buy physical patterns now is like at the fabric store. Are you part of the book authorship network? I don't know what that is. This community is supportive. We share life lessons and we are here for each other to talk through easy times and hard times. Are you a real person, Lightstar? I feel like all your questions are very pointed. I feel like... Are you a real person? Are you a troll? Are you here to join a community, or are you just what's happening? And the community is supportive. We share life lessons, and we're here for each other to talk through easy times and hard times. That's true. That's what we're here for. I like it. It's a good place to be. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I have the same amount of yarn. I used to teach crochet on YouTube. Why do my questions make you so uncomfortable? I don't know. Your questions just feel pointed. They don't feel the questions themselves are not uncomfortable. It's just the way that you came in here asking like really pointed questions without like, I don't know, talking about the community or getting in. I don't know. It just, the vibes are not immaculate. I'm getting, I have suspicious vibes when I'm reading your questions. So, if you're just a regular old person, then welcome. And if you're not a regular old person, then I don't know what to say to that. But anyway, that one and one more. Sorry, I have one more half double crochet. You used to teach crochet on YouTube, huh? Switch colors to mint. I'm an old person. Cool. Not sure about regular. I think you're a regular, Candace. I think you're irregular. If you're in customer service in a retail store, this is how you treat customers. All right. Well, lucky for me, I am not customer service in a retail store. I did used to be. I was customer service for many years in many retail stores, and I'm good. I don't think I'll do that anymore. Hold on, I have to see where I was. You got me distracted. There, 1, 2. 1 and 2. Okay, I'm doing a increase again here. 1 and 2. All is well. Everything is fine. Thank you for letting me know I'm not welcome here. Have a good day. You too, bye! Anyway, I've got back to the mint, which is what's important. The mint row is now fully engaged. And I'm doing increases, like I said, every 2 rows. There's 2 rows of straight lines in between. And that's that for that. By the way, don't forget to click the thumbs up button on today's video. Please and thank you. Oh, golly. So, what's the plan for the rest of the day? I watered my garden last night, so I didn't have to water it this morning. So after the stream, I can just jump right back into editing. We'll see if I actually get to do that. But I'm gonna work hard today. I'm gonna edit. There's still some time. Well, that was fun. I'm so confused by it all. Honestly, you know, sometimes you just get a vibe though. You don't seem very nice in your line of questioning was aggressive. Headed to the wedding venue later tonight for more planning. Oh, that's awesome, Slinky. Have fun. Okay, I'm not crazy, right? The line of questioning felt... I didn't even say aggressive. I just said pointed. Weird vibes the whole time, in my opinion. Okay, cool. Same. That's what I thought. The vibes were a bit weird. I just couldn't... I mean, I'm reading text. You guys know that. Like, I'm reading text. What am I going to do? The best I can do is just vibe. But I felt a weird vibe while reading the text. And then it's just the way I don't know. The vibe was just weird. I was warming the wrench. Right? Didn't it feel? It was definitely going in a pointed direction. Right? And I felt like, what was the end goal? The end goal felt like I couldn't figure it out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're here. We're fine. We're okay. Everybody survived it. That was the closest thing we've had to a troll in months. We're gonna be okay, everybody. I feel like that's pretty good. If the closest thing we have to a troll is somebody asking questions. It's not terrible. Could be worse, you know? Anyway, thanks for backing me up, guys. But I don't know what I was gonna say. The end. I'm gonna run out of the mint before I finish this row. I know it. Oh, hello, Alex.
Hello.
Welcome to the party. Cool. Soup time. I don't know. I think he's having popcorn these days. I think his current thing is popcorn. Can't make everyone happy, especially those who don't want to be. That's a fact. Yeah, I hear the popcorn bag. I don't think it's soup. I think it's popcorn. But you're right. It is snack time. The birds are excited about it. They love the popcorn. Alex hasn't been having soup lately. We have like a whole bunch of soup just in our pantry with no Alex eating it. When the cold comes back, he'll start eating soup again. Maybe. That's what he said. Maybe. All right. You can do it, little Stripe. Make it to the end of the row for me, okay? I know we have a few extra stitches. It's too hot for soup. I agree with you. And usually, I would agree with you wholeheartedly, but when you are a habit led autistic person, sometimes the temperature won't affect how much sense it makes to eat or drink something. So Gary is saying out. Does Toby need to go out, Gary? Who are you talking about? Come on, baby girl, you can do it. Make it to the end of the row. You can do it. I believe in you. Are you gonna do it? Amazing. I guess I made my stitches tight enough. Okay, now we're gonna switch back into yellow. And we're gonna do that for a bunch of rows. So we'll do a medium-sized ball. Gorgeous. Did I really only do 2 rows when I did that? Okay, increase, then 1 row normal, and now we're gonna do a second normal row. Right, a hot morning coffee, summer or winter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have a hot coffee every morning. I didn't even used to be a coffee person. I was like straight up not into coffee. Oh, thank you for clicking like. I saw that. We've got 12 likes now this morning. Appreciate you guys. If you're watching this after the fact, please click the like button. It helps the channel and you're already here, so watch and click. Anyway, yeah, I didn't even used to be a hot coffee person at all. I didn't even used to be a coffee person at all. I only started drinking coffee when I like turned 30. I'm 33 now. And now I can't live without coffee. I used to like not ever, like not just not often. Before I was 30, I didn't drink coffee. We had a 1-cup coffee maker because only Alex drank coffee. What? No unlike / thumbs down? I mean, if you want to, you can thumbs down, but I'd prefer if you thumbs up. I'd rather have you thumbs up than thumbs down, but I guess I'd rather have you thumbs down than do nothing. So at least interact with the live stream, and at most leave a like. Hi Monica, good morning. Don't forget to click that thumbs up button, Monica. We're making a new sweater today, and I just frogged a whole bunch of it because I'm very brave and very strong. And I have to convince myself that. I thought we would have just got a downer. I mean, we could have. I can't see the down votes. I can only see the up votes. I can only see the likes. Strange morning. I bet we did get a down like. A dislike? I guess I can check in the back end. I'm into you. Do, 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 do. Let's see. We have, oh, no dislikes. Look at that. We have 13 likes and 0 dislikes. Love that for us. Okay, back to crocheting. We always get more viewers and more likes when we're doing crochet. So we have to just sit here and crochet for a few months, okay? Well, this sweater's gonna take us at least a week, so at least we've got a week's worth. Okay, there's 2 there, 1 there, and 1 here. Good, and then we're gonna do another row with an increase. Anyway. Well done. Thank you. I think I worked really hard for those likes. If I do say so myself. Sitting here begging for likes, Candace. It's just worked today. Oh, my camera's gonna die soon. We love that. I think this is a better level of increase. I think it'll get wider faster. And that's going to make it fit better. Yeah. It was a good choice. We have watermelon in the fridge and cherries and grapes. It's literally like we are fruit rich this week because there were watermelons on sale and cherries were on sale. So I bought both, and then grapes ended up being on sale. So I bought grapes, and I feel like grapes, watermelons, and cherries all in 1 week. Like we usually have oranges and apples and bananas every week, but to add 3 additional delicious fruits made me very happy. Oh, and peaches. I also bought peaches this week. Jesus, I'm literally like a fruitarian. I'm like a high sugar vegan right now, except for I'm also eating meat. But like the amount of fruit I'm eating is like a lot this week. And I'm walking every morning because we have a new dog. Who am I? Exercising and eating healthy. Just kidding. I literally had Sour Patch Kids for lunch yesterday, so not actually healthy. But at least I'm going for walks. That's healthy. So that's good. At least there's something. I think I'm gonna have cherries and watermelon for lunch. I have to see if the peaches are any good. Let's taste test one now. You know when peaches are bad, how disappointing it is? You know when they're like mealy and grainy versus when they're like fleshy and juicy? We're hoping... Don't fight each other. He also knows, be nice to him. He's just a baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a good peach. Yeah, that's a good one. See, it's like fleshy and juicy. That's the way we want a peach to be. Let's see. I'm preparing my report for the diabetic nurse I need to give tomorrow. It's going to make me feel like I've done all wrong. I still don't get used to the different way to show empathy here. I'm hormonal and everything sounds bad to me. What do you mean? Give me more details. I want to know what you're talking about. That looks so good. It really is. Look at it. See how juicy it is? I mean, it looks like it's glowing. You want a bite, Beelzebub? Here. You can have a bite. It's a peach. You're welcome. So I'm gonna have peaches for lunch too. I'm trying not to drip. Yum. I love when the peaches are good. When peaches are bad though, they're so bad. These are good ones. I don't think they could be product of Ontario yet. Looks like mango. The texture is pretty similar. Maybe a little less stringy than mango, but not much less stringy. I'm trying not to drip it on myself. Fail. Epic fail. It even sounds good. It's so juicy. Sorry. Cool. That's good. Good to know. I'm probably going to be eating a bunch of peaches today and tomorrow because we have like 8 of them. And they're all ripe right now. That was delicious. Thank you for sitting here and watching me eat a peach, friends. I would share that if I could. Delicious. We've had some fantastic white peaches. I haven't had a white peach yet this year because every time I go to the grocery store, they don't look very good. The yellow peaches look good, and the nectarines are starting to look good, so I'll probably get nectarines maybe next week. But the white peaches and the donut peaches, I feel like I'll wait until those are like local, which is not going to be till the end of the month, I think. It's like maybe the end of next week is the peach festival, I think. You got them at Costco? Okay. Well, I didn't get mine at Costco, but if the white peaches are good at Costco. You know what, though? I think I'm just going to wait for... Get off. She just tried to bite me again. I think I'm going to wait until it's Peach Festival time here, which I'm pretty sure the Peach Festival is next week or like next weekend. But anyway, I'm going to get a bunch of peaches. I want to like get a box of peaches or whatever. It's like $30 or something for a large full box of peaches. And they're so good. Get off that shelf. Gary. Who does that bird think that he is? He knows who he is. That's who. Oh, that was so tasty and felt so good in my stomach. I'm so pleased with that peach. Fruit salad for me today. Inspired. Good, Michelle. Oh, Monica. Good, Monica. Candace, I need to get grapes from your mom. Not for wine. So perfect. So not perfect ones, but for jam, like what you gave me, that bag out of your freezer. Not sure if there were seconds. I don't know that there are seconds, because they just, when people go and pick, Candace, they just tell them to, like, pick a plant, like clear the plant, and then move to the next plant, when they're doing it for, like, wine or for juice. The only people who pick multiple plants are people who are picking for fresh eating. But if you... trying to think when they stopped producing. I feel like they were fully done by the time October started. They've got to be getting pretty close. Anyway, they get off of the shelf. Trouble. Anyway, that jam was delightful, and I agree that you should make more of it. Delightful. Maybe I'll make jam this year again. Wow, I'm dreaming of that peach right now. I'm gonna have another one when the stream is over. Chain one and turn. Looking very good. Now I feel like the increases are frequent enough that it'll fit him. And if it doesn't, I've frogged once, I'm not frogging again. You get one frog with me. That's all you get. So 2 coming out of one stitch, then 1. Now I have 1 more row before my next increase. Don't forget to click the thumbs up, click the thumbs up, click the thumbs up, like the video, click the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Click the thumbs up. If I say it enough, we'll get to a stream where we have 30 likes on it. Could you imagine 30 likes on a live stream? Well, I'd never. But you know what? Considering we get a couple of 100 views on these live streams, there should be 30 likes. So if you're watching later and you're one of those people who just watches the live stream after the fact so that you can fold your laundry, first of all, happy to see you here. Welcome. Thank you. You're happy to have you. Please click the thumbs up button. Go back to your computer, go over to your phone, click the thumbs up. It's easy peasy. Just do it. Just do it. It's so easy. And that's my TED Talk. The colors look good. I'm okay with the colors now, I've decided. And don't forget to leave a comment later. I mean, if you can, if you're feeling up to it. Candace always leaves a comment later, so if you want to, I always will appreciate it, but you don't have to. I'll still like you if you don't. I can't believe how fast you are back to where you were on that sleeve. You're fast. I mean, it was like an hour ago, Candace, and I've only managed to do, I don't know, a few rows, really. How many did we get? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. We got to 22. 2 coming out of 1, 1 coming out of 1, and 1. Chain 1 and turn. And then this is an increase, so I think we have enough time to finish this row, which has 2 2 half doubles in the first stitch, 2 half doubles in the last stitch. Otherwise, half double crochet across. Easy, easy schmeezy. You can make it to the end of this row. You can do it. I'm talking to the tiny ball of yarn that I'm playing yarn chicken with. But as I work through this row, I will remind you, if you're new here, we get together Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. in the morning until 12 p.m. That's Eastern Standard Time. And then on Tuesdays, I have crochet tutorials come out. The crochet tutorial that I put out yesterday was for this very cute bucket hat. Very cute little bucket hat, sun hat that I wear all the time because it's so cute and so whimsical. If you like it, there is a video tutorial for it now available on my channel. I believe it's called the Flower Granny Square Bucket Hat. And it is over an hour long. It is a very detailed, long tutorial. I talk you through how to do the granny square first. Then I show you how to make the top of the bucket hat. Then we sew it together. I sew in a lining, and then I do the brim. So it's like a very full, detailed tutorial. So if you're interested in learning how to make a bucket hat, check out my channel. You can just click over to my channel after the stream, and you can check it out. Gonna go make dinner. See you on Friday, love and light. And to you as well, Louisa. Have a good rest of your day. Don't work too hard, obviously. And, oh geez, I'm losing today at Yarn Chicken. The disappointment. Ugh, look at that. I lost at Yarn Chicken. Oh well. You win some, you lose some, am I right? So, one more time for the people in the back. Here's today's beautiful bouquet. Here is yesterday's tutorial. Today's bouquet has Chantilly snapdragons, beautiful sunflowers, Rudbeckia cappuccinos, straw flowers, marigolds, snapdragons, amaranth, echinacea, hosta flowers, status, baby's breath, gorgeous, and also the nasturtiums today are gorgeous. Beauty, beauty. Love them so much. Thank you for being here. Drink water, take your meds, and I will see you on Friday, okay? See you next time. Okay, bye.